Hola chicos, ¿cómo andan? Estamos acá con Femi Taylor, quien supo interpretar a Oola en The Return of the Jedi. Hello Femi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you? I wish I could ask that in Spanish. I don't speak any Spanish at all. But
No problem, we will make us understand. It's your first time in Argentina?
Actually, it's my first time in South America. So you guys are lucky because we chose Argentina to come. But yes, first time.
Oh, we feel honored. Do you like it? The views, the brands, maybe the food?
I love it here. I feel totally at home here. I love the culture. I love the architecture. I love the architecture because that's what I'm into as well. And I just feel it reminds me of Paris because of the architecture, and it reminds me of Barcelona because of the energy. But I just feel it's just so lovely here. So lovely here.
You're making me red.
I'm sorry.
So, have you tried the wine here?
You know what? Not yet. But we tried a lot of Argentinian wine back home, but we got to try the wine. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, maybe the Malbec?
Oh, Malbec, of
Yeah,
course.
our Malbec is awesome.
I will try the Malbec. I will try the Malbec. Absolutely, I forgot. It's Argentinian.
We can get you one bottle of wine if you want.
Thank you.
It's our honor to give you wine.
Thank you so much. I'd love it. Love it.
Okay, let's get into the Star Wars universe, okay?
Okay, we'll try.
What does Star Wars mean to you, the whole universe?
Well, that's an interesting question because I feel, originally when I did, just going back, when I did Star Wars, it was a job. And I didn't see it as a universe. I didn't see it as an entity that's grown. But now, because I travel a lot with the conventions and I meet my fans, I suddenly realize there's a whole Star Wars universe, which is extraordinary. And I feel that, it runs parallel with life itself. There's the good, the bad, the positive, the negative. So, so many people can relate to it. So I think the whole Star Wars universe is so vast, but I'm only just trying to learn and just sort of understanding it. And there's so many the fans sort of pick me up and say, "Oh, actually, Femi, this is this," or "Femi, that's what it is." So I'm actually learning about this whole new universe that I'm part of.
Yeah. And we are so happy that you're a part of. Do you remember before the cast? Haven't you watched the movie?
Yeah, I did. I saw it. I did see it. I went to see it because everyone else had seen it. And, I wasn't enamored by it. I just thought, oh, it's Star Wars and it's interesting. So it's just bizarre that I'm sitting here and my life has changed because of being a part of it.
Do you remember the casting progress? Anything that come to your thoughts?
Yeah, I do. The casting process was interesting because originally I wasn't going to go up for the film because the requirements was that I had to go in a bikini and I'm a trained dancer, and I just thought this sounds a bit dodgy. We weren't told what it was. They were very secretive, but something pushed me, and they said, "Oh, you go along." So I went along for the casting, and I met the director, and he told me a little bit about it, but not that much. And he said, "Well, look, we're going to invite you back to come and dance." So I said, yeah, I dance. And we came back, and after we did the 2-hour grueling audition, we still didn't know what it was. And somebody said, "What is it?" And they said, "It's the next Star Wars movie." And so I thought, oh my God, this is amazing. And that's when I got really excited because it had taken off. Star Wars was a big thing. So, and then by the time I got back to the work I was doing in a show called Cats, I got a message saying that you had the part as Oola. So I was really happy. Yeah, really.
Wow, I mean, yes, you have to be happy. You're getting part into something much bigger.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. To me it was just, to me it was like, right, I've got another job. I can pay my mortgage. I can live, that's the dancer's mentality. I just thought, I was just grateful that I got the job. But I love doing films, so it was a good film job to do.
How was your first day in the set?
My first day in the set was really exciting because I wasn't allowed to go out of my dressing room because of my being green, and I had to stay still. So it was like my dressing room, which was so boring back then because we didn't have mobile phones or anything. I had my book. And then once I got on the set, because I knew the cast, and I was so excited to meet them, like Mark and Billy D and Carrie, and it was incredible going on to this sound studio, which was massive. I don't know in square feet, but it was massive. And seeing Jabba's palace and seeing where I was going to dance, and it was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Wow, I guess so.
Yeah, it really was. And that's when I was really grateful. I thought, I'm so glad I went up for the audition a month ago, and now I'm sitting here and ready to shoot my scene.
Okay, that's awesome. About your green skin, how long it takes you to prepare to your first day? I mean, the green skin, the costume, the Twi'lek things.
Well, the green skin procedure took about 4 hours. Yeah, it's a long time. And back then they didn't have the technology about spray paint or anything like that. So it was a tiny little makeup pot. And because I'm so dark, they had to put many layers on. And it took the whole 4 hours. And then the lekus, it was just like a hat, so I just put the hat on. And the costume took seconds, so that was fine. But it was just the makeup took a long time. But I think it was clever. I think they were very clever choosing that sort of fluorescent green for my character, the Twi'lek.
Could you describe Oola? I mean, you're the person who played it.
Yes.
Could you describe her?
Well, I think Oola was a very strong character. I mean, we didn't get much backstory from her when I was only a tiny bit, so I had to sort of create what I thought. And she was somebody who wanted a better life. And Bib Fortuna was the one who said, okay, come and work for this person, or this, well, I thought it was a person, but Jabba the Hutt, this like, and you'll have, a luxurious life, you'll be able to go whenever you want, but it didn't turn out that way. It turned out that he was enamored by me, and I became his pet and his property, and it was like I had to escape because I felt that Oola deserved better. She was her focus was to get out and have a good life, and not to be a slave, and that's why it was hard for her to sort of succumb to his needs and knowing what her fate was. But she had that strength, when he says, come, and I'm going to kiss you, and I'm going, no, I don't want to kiss you, and that was her inner strength saying, no, I deserve better, even though my demise was the Rancor. But I just felt I had that inside of me when I was playing the part, portraying the part of Oola, just to say that stick to your own strength and stick to what you believe.
That's beautiful. We'll have to ask you some questions from our subscribers. They want to meet you, and so they send us the questions, and I'm going to make it them for you. Was it difficult to perform with the Twi'lek hat?
Yes, it was. It was really hard because when I was rehearsing the dance routine, she said you were going to have these just extraordinary things coming out of your head, but they were so heavy. When I put it on, it was really heavy, so when I danced, I had to, but being a professional, you have to sort of work it out, because time is money, and you can't go, well, I can't do it because, it's too heavy. But they were pain, actually, but I think they look amazing. I mean, what creation to come up with something like that.
Okay, well, we know you're a dancer.
Yes.
Did you make the choreography, or someone gave it to you and you have to...
To me, I often wonder that question. I think, oh my God, does it look as if it hasn't been choreographed? But no, someone choreographed. And it took about a week to choreograph. So Gillian Gregory was a choreographer for it.
Do you try to improve it or make your own style?
No, not at all, because you have to think of continuity. So it has to be set, because when they do different camera angles and views and stuff like that, it has to be set. So I couldn't think, I think I could do better this way or that way. I had to stick and be disciplined. But that's a discipline of a dancer. If you choreographed a piece, then you have to stay within the choreography. Unless they say, you improvise here, but there was no improvisation.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. I hope you had enjoyed your time. You enjoyed your time in Argentina.
Absolutely.
And
I love it. I mean, it would be really nice to see more of Argentina, but we won't have time because we've got to go on Tuesday.
and we have a promise for you. We will give you wine.
I'll take that promise. Malbec. That'd be so good. That'd be so good. Thank you so much.
You just talk about the rancor.
Yes.
In our show, we have our own pet,
You have,
and it's one little rancor.
you have a little rancor.
Yeah, it's named Ramirez.
Who? Ramirez?
Ramirez.
That's better than rancor.
He,
Okay, how is Ramirez?
he kind of have a crush on you.
Oh, does he? Right, he has a crush on me, but he ate me. I think that just doesn't make sense.
That's kind of metaphoric, maybe.
Maybe it is metaphoric. Maybe it's like, I have a crush on you, so I'm going to eat you so nobody else can have you. Okay, there's the metaphor there.
He really, really, really insisted on have a talk with you, a few words.
Oh, come on, bring him out. I'll see what I can dish up to him.
Okay, if you want to, we take no responsibility.
What's his name? Ramida.
No lo puedo creer, muchachos, mira lo que es esto. Hello, Femi, how are you?
Oh my God, I hate you.
Now,
You just.
I know you remember me. I know you
do remember you, and how dare you eat me? How dare you? I thought you actually found me attractive.
It was on my paper. It wasn't me.
Well, who was it then?
It's George Lucas.
Oh, well, George Lucas is just wonderful. He wouldn't have such a.
No,
well,
no,
actually,
no.
No. You're right. He actually wrote it, so
Yes.
he is to blame. But he fired the gun. You shot it off.
No, I could never eat you. Blink, blink.
Blink, blink, blink. Why could you never eat me? I mean, you did. Don't lie.
I know. I have to ask you one question.
Okay, that's one.
Do you think of me every night in your bed with your wife?
With
Don't answer. I'm married now. I can know the answer. Yes, answer, please.
You know what? I don't think of you, unfortunately. I think, when I do think of you, I'm going to upset you. I do think of you. I just think, oh, how could you have eaten Oola? But, now you're talking to me now. You're quite sweet. I forgive you.
Can at least we shake hands?
Come on, then. Oh, my gosh, you need some hand cream.
Oh God, I shake for his hands. Oh God. Okay, thank you very much. Now I have.
Hand again. You should be able to give me 5. Give me 5.
Oh. I could ask for a kiss. That's maybe a lot.
No.
A chickies.
Go on,
Chickies. Oh God, check it out.
There you go. Are you happy?
Oh yes. My wife would be so jealous.
Oh, we don't do jealousy. Don't tell her not to be jealous. There's nothing to be jealous about. But it's so good to have a conversation with you.
Okay, thank you very much, Oola. I will always remember you. You will always be my first Twi'lek.
I hope so. And your first Twi'lek in that tummy. So you will remember me.
Thank you very much. I have to go now. My wife is calling.
Gracias.
Goodbye, my love. Okay, Femi Taylor, Oola, thank you very much for being here, for giving us all your time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's just been wonderful being here, and I can't wait to meet all the fans as well. But thank you guys for having me on your show.
No, thank you. We're very pleased to meet you.
Oh, really pleased to meet you both too. Thank you.
you.
Hello, my name's Femi Taylor. I'm here with Diego and Freddie, the wonderful brothers from the Star Losers. And it'd be lovely if you could subscribe to their YouTube video. Sending you lots of love, and I love Argentina. Bye-bye.